Usha borrowed a certain sum at the rate of 15% per annum. If she paid rupees 1290 at the end of 2 years at interest which is compounded annually, find out the sum she borrowed. So here, let's say Usha has borrowed a certain sum of money which is rupees P. Now she has borrowed this for a time period of 2 years. So let's say this is the first year and this is the second year. Now the rate of interest is 15%. And at the end of 2 years, she is paying back rupees 1290. So the amount is 1290 rupees. Now this of course is inclusive of the principal P and the interest for these 2 years. Now the interest is compounded annually. So at the end of first year, the interest is calculated and then that interest is added to the original principal and that becomes the principal for the second year. So here at the beginning of second year, P1 is equal to P, which is the principal at the beginning of first year, plus the interest gained for the first year. So this will be the same as simple interest for the first year. Now with this information we have to find out the amount that she has borrowed, or the principal amount, which is P here. Now we know that for compound interest the formula for amount is equal to P into bracket 1 plus R by 100 to the power n. Now here n is the number of time periods at the end of which interest is going to be compounded. So the number of time periods here at the end of which the interest is being compounded is 2, because interest is being compounded annually and there are 2 years. So n is 2 and R is the rate of interest per time period at the end of which interest is going to be compounded. So R here is 15%, because 15% is what we're getting for each year. So let's replace all that we know here. The amount A is 1290. So 1290 is equal to P multiplied by 1 plus R, which is 15, divided by 100 and to the power of 2, because there are 2 years. So or this becomes 1290 is equal to P 1 plus 0.15 square, or 1290 is equal to P into 1.15 square, or so let's keep P on one side and move the numbers on the other side. So P is equal to 1290 divided by 1.15 square, so or so let me pull my calculator here. So 1.15 square, this is 1.3225. So P is equal to 1290 divided by 1.3225. So let's find this out. So 1290 divided by 1.3225. So this is 975.4. So or P is equal to 975.4 rupees. So this is the principal amount that Usha has borrowed. Now we should generally do a quick validation at the end of the solutioning process just to validate that our solution makes sense. So here principal is 975.4, and if we compare with the amount, of course we know that the principal should be smaller amount than the final amount, which is inclusive of the interest as well as the principal. So here it makes sense because principal is 975, and if you accrue some interest which is also like 15%, the amount will be 1290. So it kind of makes sense.